Friends, and welcome back to the channel. This is Project Life 2024. Today I am working on week 44, which, as you can probably tell, is the week of Halloween. So I wanted to pull some of my different collections for Halloween, and I found my Crate Paper Hey Pumpkin collection in my stash. I didn't have a whole lot of papers. What I did have was a lot of little scraps. So for this card and for this card, I did something very similar. I basically took all the little strips and then glued them down on a diagonal. And for this one, I chose all the ones that have the little hole for hanging the 6x8 pad on the wall. And it won't matter because I'm going to cover it with my journaling. So I did something very similar up here, but I chose papers that didn't have as many holes. There's only 2 here. And I'll just place my title strategically so that I can cover that. Other than that, there's a couple of little embellishment pieces from the Hey Pumpkin collection, some random little gems that I wanted to use, little pieces from the kit, tags, and I'm going to use this one as a filler card, and I'm thinking I'll probably use one of the larger chipboard pieces. So I will put you on fast forward while I finish this one up. So this was a very busy and quite a fussy layout. Because I ended up doing so much with the little scraps of paper, when I actually, the parts of this layout that I did off camera, it probably took me a little over an hour. And that was picking papers, sorting through all of the little odds and ends for this collection. So I definitely was not going to be filming an hour's worth of scrapbooking. I also did my journaling off camera. I had to print the picture that's on the front of this. Yeah, and it was essentially almost only a Halloween layout. I think there was one picture of our fire table out on our back deck, and I took it because there was hail. So everything else was very Halloween related. So I used a lot of scraps in this one. I think I only have a couple of pieces of 6x8 full-size paper for this collection left, and I didn't want to cut into them for this layout just because I really wanted to use, I had so many little strips, and I was just like, I didn't want to have them go to waste. So I'm using some of the larger embellishments. Of course, my week title was something I cut on my Cricut a few months ago now. I have lots of those left. And I'm just picking through, trying to figure out any little pieces that I want to put on this layout. Because I've used this collection for a couple of years now for Halloween, a lot of the little pieces have already been used up. So I'm getting into some of the larger stickers and icons and things like that. And then, as I said, I have quite a bit of chipboard left, and no real plans of how to use it. So I decided I would take a couple of the larger pieces and try to make them work on this. I auditioned that little sticker, and it was not quite what I was looking for. I know none of us are dressed as witches in the photos, but I figured this is a good opportunity to use one of those larger chipboard pieces on the title card. And then, as I said, this one is going to get used on my filler card. So it's a very orange and black and white layout, but that's okay. I'm looking through some of my silver foil stickers. These are just stickers that I grabbed at the dollar store. Just trying to add a few other little touches in here because I didn't have very many small stickers left. And while none of these are very Halloween, I did pull a couple of the hearts, and there's an arrow. I can't remember if I pulled stars, maybe. I don't remember, but yeah. A lot of scraps and just odds and ends on this one. So the little strip of paper that I've got there is a piece of cardstock. So I just decided to stamp the date on it. And I went through one of my little trinket boxes that was gifted to me. And I'm just using some of the little green, clear, and orange gems just to kind of add some sprinkles around the page. It's quite busy, but I think it also works because I left enough white space and there's enough journaling to fill in that even though the photos are quite busy, I think it's still okay. I think probably one of the things that makes it look so busy is because I went rather photo heavy. And of course, the pictures that we have of all of us together in our Alice in Wonderland cast, we're all wearing very different colors. So I'm just adding some little pieces here and there. I think I found little chipboard. There's stars. They could actually also double as snowflakes, but there we go. Looks like I'm back to you live in just a moment. All right, friends, week 44, all done. And as you can see, I still have quite a bit of my crepe paper collection left, but that's okay. Enough to do something for next year. As always, thanks for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you next video. Bye for now.